Daisy, no. I'm dog sitting Daisy. She hears someone outside, so she's barking. So if you're jumping out and you hear dog barking, that's why. I thought it would be cool for me just to have a live video, almost like April the pregnant giraffe, how there was a live watching her. I thought that I would do that for you guys and just show you how my meal prepping goes. So I am not going to be talking the entire time, but I'll just show you and hop on, hop off, whatever. I'll make other videos. I like to wash all, I went to the farmer's market, so they have a lot of pre-washed organic berries and lettuce, which is awesome. They like pre-wash their spinach for you, and it's amazing. But something I really like to use to clean, because there's still bugs and all that kind of stuff, is this fruit and vegetable wash. It's plant-based. You guys can find it on Amazon. I shop on Amazon all the time. But I'm just making some sugar snappies, so you spray it and then you just let it go. So I have some eggs going. I like to do a couple things at once. Eric is on his way back, and he does the meat. So what's nice is that he's just going to go grill the meat, which makes it so much easier. And then we'll go ahead and go from there. So I have all of my containers laid out, and right now I'm just doing snacks and the fruit and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to be talking, but you guys can kind of watch. I'll talk sometimes. And kind of watch and see what I do. So for example, for breakfast, we both get 1 purple of mixed fruit. So what I'm going to do is, I have all of these containers right here. I'm not even sure if you can see it. Oh, I think you can a little bit. That's okay. So what I'm going to do is for our breakfast, I'm going to start putting the mixed fruit in here. This is drying, which is nice, and just letting it go. You guys, it's this simple. It fills this container. That's 1. So Eric and I get a different amount of containers, so he eats more than I do. But this is what makes it so easy. But we both get 1 purple, which is nice. But he gets more purples than I do throughout the day, if that makes sense. So we get this Tuesday and Thursday, so I have to make 4. Technically, we get it on Saturday as well, and that's what we had today for this morning. So I already made those, which is awesome. They're right here in this. And then what I'm going to do is we each get 6. Daisy, out of there. Daisy, 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 no. Oh, that's so sassy. That is so sassy, Daisy. Oh, no, no, no. Daisy. Daisy got into some of the groceries. See, picked it apart right here. He gets the no nitrate, some meat. Do you think I can salvage this? He just bit off some of it. What do you guys think? Is that weird? Or she bit off some of it. It's Eric's. I mean, it's not like horrible. I'm just gonna move over here. I'll let him decide and what he thinks and maybe wash it a little bit, but that was kind of gross. Days. That was seriously uncool. Alright, the day in the life of a dog ant. My cut it. So smart. I'll do that. She's so sassy. Well, I guess it was laying there, but she usually doesn't get into any food. Anyway, back to meal prepping. So, Eric gets 12 raw almonds, which is 1 blue, so I'll show you. And I get a half, which is nice. So, it fits in this. I didn't count out 12, but thank you, Rebecca. I'll do that. You guys are so funny. And then I'm just pouring it in here, and then he gets 1 of these, and I get a half of those. This is just so incredibly easy, you guys. And it's nice because you stay on track. We stayed on track yesterday. We usually go out to eat. And then voila. So then what I'll do is the day of, I'll add some yogurt in there. And then, which is going to be 1 red, but Eric's going to get 2 reds for his breakfast. So voila, those are done, which is great. The next thing that I'm going to move on to, so something I like to do is I like to highlight it off. So I know that I had already taken care of that. The next thing I'm going to do is I get 1 cup of raspberries for a snack. So I'm going to start cupping those off. And then he gets 2 cups of raspberries. And if you don't have that exact fruit, that's totally fine. So I'm going to go get the raspberries. Video, and not everybody's wanting to hear the dog. Okay. I'll tell you guys how I perfectly cook my eggs too. Thanks for staying on. Do you guys have any questions about meal prepping? I bought these ones. I bought 10 more of these that don't have the compartments for dinner. So then we can just grab and go our dinner. So the thing that probably slowed us down this week, which we weren't really slowed down that much, was our dinner. Do you label your containers? I don't. So what we'll do is we keep our food plan on top of our taped to our fridge. So then right before we grab our meals, we just look and see. But what I do is I section it off in the fridge. And then I also go every other. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday in a stack. And then Eric has his stack and then I have mine. But then also like we have a part in the fridge where it's like extra or for the weekend. So then on the top shelf I use for snacks. And then middle shelf breakfast, and then bottom shelf dinner, if that makes sense. Or lunch, I can't remember. What are you spraying on your fruit? So this is vegetable wash. It's awesome. You can get it from Sprouts. You can get it from Amazon. It's plant-based, and then what you do is you just spray it, let it sit for a little bit, and then you'll rinse it and wash it out. Good question. So Eric gets Sugar Snap peas as well. He gets 1 cup of these. So the green container is the same size as the purple. And he gets Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So 3 of these. And what I'm going to do, sometimes it overfills. You can have an unlimited amount of veggies, which is nice. So 1... 2, so now that those are boiling, I put all my eggs in there with 1 inch of water above it, and then once it's coming to a boil, in 6 minutes I unboil it and put my eggs in cold water. But the trick is to use a spoon like this to fish them out, and then they're so bright colored and yellow, it's amazing. So then we have, on the days we're not having yogurt, we're having eggs. There's some extra. And then this is one of his snacks, which is awesome. And I think there's a hair on that when I held it up to the light. Maybe not. So then that is done. And then another snack for me. So I'm going to mark that off. love strawberries. So then on Tuesday and Thursday, I get 1 cup of raspberries. I have to wash them. I like to let them dry a little bit though, because then they get really gushy. I probably should have said. Alright, I'll let those dry, but I get 2 full cups of that. One on Tuesday and 1 on Thursday. And then Eric gets 1 cup of strawberries for dinner, so I can do that real fast. And for that, he gets Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm going to take this, fill this up with strawberries. So what I like to do is I like to wash my strawberries and then cut them up. I used to be a person who had all the intentions in the world of eating healthy, and then I would buy all of my stuff and then it would go bad because I wouldn't prep it right away, and then it just wouldn't work out. So then my snacks for strawberries are done. And then you guys should see this beautiful thing over here. So then what I'm going to do is, oh, that was Eric's, not even mine. I think I did strawberries. No days. No, I get 1 of raspberries. So then what I'll do I get those for Days. Daisy, come here. What are you barking about? Come here, you crazy Daisy. Daisy, come here. Alright, 2 minutes on the eggs. Guys, can you see this? I'm gonna grab this. I have this light over here. Look at this. Doesn't that look amazing? And then I have this going on. Working on it slowly but surely. Once Eric comes, he'll cut up the, he'll make the potatoes, he'll make the meat, and all that kind of stuff. Alright, I need to get ready for this. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Daisy, come here. Nice. Alright, so with the eggs, I have 1 minute. We will use this. So I put ice in water, and then right now my eggs are done. I'm going to turn this off. I prefer pasture raised, the brown eggs, and then I'm just going to put it right in that cold water. So then the reason you put it in the cold water is because it stops cooking. And then when you open it, it is so yellow. It's awesome. So Eric gets 4 eggs every other day, and I get 2. You can do a scrambled, but we prefer hard boiled. I don't really like welted spinach. It's gross to me. And then, voila, I'm just going to put another piece of ice so that it cools it down. And then those are the eggs. And then I'll move them to a container. We keep them in an open container and then just grab them in the morning. And how you break them is really cool. You smash them down and roll it, and then you just peel it and then it comes off. And then what we do is we have some spinach. And then we put our eggs on our spinach, and I use feta, and then Eric doesn't really care about cheese or dairy or anything like that. I love dairy, I love cheese, so I'll use that. He won't really utilize it like I will. So now I can cross off our eggs are made. I just have to make a couple more, but we have some extra from last week, and we'll just eat those right away tomorrow, and they should be still good. So let's see, what else can I make? Spinach. So then Eric also gets extra fruit with his breakfast. So what I'm going to do is I have all of these extra raspberries. I'm going to put he gets one purple of these, or actually he'll have an apple. Well, he needs 3 apples. And I need 3 apples as well. And we have enough. So anyway, you guys, is this helpful? I hope it's helpful. We're getting our lunches ready. It's really simple. And then put the meat on. So right now I'm about to make a couple more eggs. I'm about to shred some carrots. And then squash and cucumber. I'm going to cut that up and then put it in our lunch. So I'll come back at you with the final product of all the meal prepping so you guys can see it. But let me know if you have any questions, comment below. And thanks for the love, thanks for the like. I just want to help you because meal planning and following meal plans were the hardest part for me. And following a workout schedule was easy, even though the workouts were hard themselves. But I think it was the time of putting with meal. I mean, it takes sacrifice and it takes time, but it matters to me to fuel my body and to feel better. And I can just tell you guys, from eating 6 days of 100% clean, I mean 100% clean, and not overeating or undereating, just eating exactly what I should be eating, has made me feel like a completely different person. So I just really encourage you, if you don't know where to get started, I would love to help you with that. But have an amazing Saturday, and I'll show you the final product later.